if you have a business that could go outside of your city or go outside of your state or outside of the country, Successful Thinkers will become the Autobahn for it. I'm telling you right now, it is a fact. The things that I know that we've already got in place, and once the funding is there, we will have the ability to make that difference for the people that want to get their business outside of the United States or outside of their city or outside of their state. For those people who, I call this the American Idol for the entrepreneur. We hadn't even launched officially. I mean, it was like probably March, whenever American Idol was actually, it was the early part of the year, and I was sitting watching the show, and I got all excited. I go, that's what we are. We're the American Idol for the entrepreneur. Because there's so many different levels of opportunity. It's starting with meeting people, having a platform to meet people, having a platform to be an ambassador, having a platform to potentially be a speaker, showcase speaker. But then we have bigger levels. When I did the launch, what I call the official launch, which was November 6th of 2009, I made a decision with 300 members around the United States, about 100 members in Sacramento, to do an event that was going to have 3,000 people in seats and 10,000 on the web. A little ludicrous when you figure you have 100 people showing up in Sacramento and you're going to do it in Sacramento. But, you know, you got to think big, right? Put your foot in your mouth and go after it, otherwise you never do anything. And so I did. And it was kind of cool because I don't have, some people have a plan B. I've never had a plan B. I don't desire to have a plan B because a plan B means I'm planning to fail, right? But a logical thinker, somebody who's been around business for a long time, they're going to tell you, you need to have a plan B, a financial planner, blah, blah, blah. Well, I don't plan to fail, but I know that I need to be diligent in my plans. And so I had made a comment, not a comment, many comments about the same thing. In 2008, before I even knew what Successful Thinkers was going to become, I wanted to do something with Rudy Rudiger, the man behind the movie Rudy. And I met him in 1994, and that was the last time I'd ever seen him, and now I'm in 2008 thinking I want to do something with him. I loved his movie, it inspired me. I'll wrap this thing up with this. Thank you. And so I go, all right, I'm not going to call him until I get our facility. Well, I want to have several thousand people. I didn't have a facility that was going to, for free, right? I got to get a hotel or something, right? So I thought, well, I'm going to go to my church. And been there a number of years. Anyways, that was a process, but I got the church. Held 3,000 people. And I go, okay, now I've got the facility, we've got to build a website, but I got to get a keynote speaker. Okay, Rudy. I'm going to call Rudy. Like he's just going to say, yeah, right? And I called him, and no, I didn't get a return phone call. So I called him again, didn't get a return phone call. But then Robert was teaching me about Twitter, so I looked and see if there was a Twitter account for him, and there was. So I tweeted him, and I said, Rudy, we need to talk. And his manager called. She goes, you're sure persistent, because that was my third attempt. And I says, yeah, well, I need to talk to Rudy if I'm going to have him speak for me. She goes, well, do you even know how much he costs? And I said, oh, no, I don't. She goes, well, he's $20,000. I'm going, oh, he ain't going to like me, because I'm going for free. But, I mean, I can't launch this thing with no money and pay somebody, especially 20 grand. So I go, well, all the more reason I need to talk to him. And she goes, well, I'll see what I can do. And he did call. And after 3 weeks of conversation over the phone, and each time I talked to him, I said, let me fly you out. I want you to meet the people behind the scenes. I want you to understand and feel what our culture really is all about. He wouldn't do it. So he said, finally, he goes, Jim, why don't you fly out to me? I'm thinking, what am I going to tell him? I've already told him everything. And he goes, oh, now we'll get to see each other face to face. So I called Steve, I called Robert Vellarde, I called my attorney, and I said, I'm flying you guys out to Vegas, and we're going to talk to Rudy Rudiger. And Steve was the first one to say, I don't want to go. He goes, I'm busy, blah, blah. I go, you're going. I go, Steve, I'm buying you a ticket, and you're going to go. He says, what am I going to do? I says, I don't know. I says, I've done everything I can do, so I need you to go. Just go. And we're going to leave first thing in the morning, which means 6 o'clock. Which means he doesn't even go to sleep till 4 in the morning, so he's as bad as Robert. And so we flew out, took the first flight out, and after our conversation with Rudy, he says, how long are you in Vegas for? I said, Rudy, I bought the first tickets in for us, and I bought the last airline tickets out. I said, I'm staying until I get a yes. And he goes, all right, tell you what, you drive, I'm going to get my hair cut. I'll meet you in Henderson at my favorite coffee shop. I'll give you an answer there. And he came in, he gave us a yes answer. And he thought he was done with that. Well, from there it led to 5, and I knew none of this stuff was going to unfold. Nothing. 5 television shows, I don't know, probably 7 or 8 or 9 radio shows in Sacramento, and he was featured in front of the entire Arco Arena, or Kings Arena, the basketball team. All this came as a result of just talking and putting myself out there. And I didn't know, and I was scared to death. We did not have 3,000 people, we had 1,000. We did not have 10,000 on the internet, we had 2,000. But here's something that came out of it that just absolutely blew my mind. Besides the fact that we hit 17.8 minutes, within about a month and a half, we got over 900 requests to become an ambassador for Successful Thinkers around the U.S. And I knew without a shadow of a doubt that there's something special about Successful Thinkers. Something's resonating with all of these people. We just need to get things economically taken care of. And in the process, a lot of things happen in a negative from an economical standpoint. But the thing that I know about the dream, when the dream's big enough, the facts don't count. And if you can find that light deep enough inside your heart and hang on as long as you can, and I'm not saying ignore your family, ignore the things that are important in your life right now, but you're going to create a draft. How was I supposed to know that this thing was going to just, I'm here in Gilroy. How was I supposed to know that San Jose was going to end up having 92 people? Was it yesterday or today? Yesterday. I mean, how was I supposed to know all these different things were going to happen around the country? And it's like, people, I'll walk into a room and somebody's saying, and who are you? And I'll say my name, and it means nothing because they don't know. And when I say I'm the founder of Successful, oh, wow, this is great, it's changed my life. But you know what? There's something about this. And every time you invite somebody to Successful Thinkers,